Hello guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Ayana and you're watching Life with Yanni. So today I have a nice little wash day going for us. It's been about maybe a week and a half to 2 weeks since I washed my hair, which for some people isn't long, but for me I usually have to wash my hair once a week. So this is a little problematic for me. So we're gonna kind of go through them. I'm not gonna bring you guys in the shower or anything with me. I feel like we all know how to kind of scrub our hair, but if that's something you guys want to see in the future, let me know. So I'm just going to show you like kind of the first couple products we're going to use. So to detangle, we're definitely going to detangle. I've had my hair in like somewhere between this bun that I have right now or extension ponytail for the last like weekish. So a lot of gel, a lot of products is in my hair right now, so we're going to wash those out. So what I have first that we're going to use, I have a spray bottle, I have conditioner and warm water in here, so we're going to saturate our hair with that, and we're going to comb it with our wide tooth comb. After that, we're going to shampoo our hair. So I'm using my Shea Moisture Jamaican Black Castor Oil Strengthening and Restore Shampoo. There's not too much in this bottle, but it's okay. I have another bottle in my shower. So if for some reason we use all of that today, I have a backup that we can continue with. We're also going to do an Aztec clay mask today. So for an Aztec clay mask, you just kind of need your Aztec clay and apple cider vinegar. Mine is in the kitchen right now, so I don't have that to show you, but any apple cider vinegar will work for this. So the order I'm going to do it in is I'm going to detangle my hair with the conditioner and the water. We're going to shampoo our hair with our shampoo. I'm going to do the clay mask. I'm going to let it sit for maybe 30 minutes to an hour, and then I'm going to deep condition it after just to kind of keep it moisturized. I'm not going to do too much of a deep conditioner because I'm leaving the clay masking for so long, so I'm just kind of going to follow through with my Aussie Moist 3-Minute Miracle, and then from there we're going to style. So today we're going to be doing a twist out, and I'll show you the products that I use for that later. So I'm going to cut this real quick, and then I'm going to show you guys my detangling process. I think I'm going to stick with this little side view we have going on. I might kind of shift the camera a little bit, but I think this works the best. So I have this little bun going on in the back. So we're going to start off by taking the bun out, nothing too extreme. I do have 3 ponytail holders in my head. So my first one was for the bun, just kind of keeping the hair that I have over there wrapped around it. So we're just going to take that out. So what I did, which is also a hack, if you guys want to see like a video of how I do my ponytails for my extensions, which isn't really anything lavish, but if you want to see one, leave a comment. So I kind of separate my hair into 2. So I actually have, half of my hair in a separate ponytail just to kind of make it slicker when I do my ponytails. Because I have really thick hair, you guys are going to find out with this video. So it's a lot easier to kind of break my hair up into 2 parts when I do the gel, just to keep it slick. So we're going to start off by detangling our back section. I actually have 2 bobby pins over here, so it may help to take those out first. So I'm just going to take that second ponytail out. I'm going to put it over here on my desk. We're going to take our spray bottle with our water and conditioner, just kind of shake it up a little bit, and we're just going to start spraying. I'm probably going to speed up some of this process throughout the video, especially when it comes to twisting my hair, because once we get through a couple twists, it's a little simple to get through it. But yeah, so just kind of saturate it with our water and conditioner mix. I'm going to take my wide tooth comb. I'm going to start from combing at the ends of my hair and bring it on up. Now, because of the water and conditioner mix, it is a lot easier to comb through the hair than it would be if you're doing it dry. And it's also just better for your hair. It's less ripping out of the hair. I mean, this is how much shed hair I have so far, which really isn't anything. So we're just going to keep going. You might see some like whiteness on my hair as we go through the video. It's a combination of all the product I had and the fact that we're spraying it with water and conditioner. So we're just going to keep going through this, combing it out. And then we're just going to repeat the process for our whole head. So we're going to take our second section. We can split that up into 2 as well if you feel a little more comfortable with it. Doesn't really make a difference to me, but for the sake of the video, tie it up. We're going to spray with our water and conditioner mix again. And we're going to take our comb We're gonna go from the ends up and just comb our way through again to detangle. And if for any reason you feel like your hair isn't saturated enough or that you feel like you might be pulling a little bit more, always take more of our conditioner and our water mixture and just spray again. So most of my gel area is over here, so might put a little bit more water on there just so I can make sure I'm detangling that well and that there's no hair that's still kind of slicked down, I guess. So then we're going to take our second side and just repeat the process. If you want, you guys can put a towel down when you do this. It doesn't really matter that much to me because I'm about to wash my hair. So if I decide to wash it in a sink, the shirt's gonna get wet anyway. If I wash it in the shower, I'm changing my clothes. So it's not that big of a deal for me. I'm just go through. A little bit of my hair is still kind of dry in this section. So just gonna spray it again. So we're just gonna go through, detangle it. So you can kind of, everybody has their preference of how much they want their hair detangled. And once you feel like you've gotten it to your desired detangled zone, you guys can just kind of stop and then prepare yourself for washing your hair. So that's what we're just going to do now. So just a reminder, I'm not going to bring you guys in for the whole shower process, or the washing hair process as a whole. So I will cut the clip and then you guys will see me return before I put the clay mask in. So I'll show you guys making the clay mask and then I'll show you me applying it to my hair. Alright guys, so I'm gonna make my clay mist now. So according to the bottle, it tells you to mix equal parts clay with equal parts of vinegar, with the apple cider vinegar. I just kind of eye it though because the last time I followed the instructions I had way too much mixture. So what I'm gonna do, I'm just gonna take some of my spoonful, I'm gonna pour clay in there and then I'm gonna do a second spoonful, pour that all in there, and I'm going to pour 2 spoonfuls of the apple cider vinegar, mix it, and then we're just going to keep checking back with our consistency. So if it's not thick enough, or it's too thick or too thin, we're just going to keep kind of tweaking it so that way it's perfect for us and our hair. So I'm going to take my spoonful of my apple cider vinegar, we're going to knock that in there, and take a second one. I have a feeling this isn't going to be enough. It looks still very powdery to me. So yeah, we're gonna take another spoonful and pour that in. And we're just kind of gonna keep going back and forth, tweaking, seeing what we need, what we don't need. I usually just eye it, but for the purpose of this video, I'm gonna try to keep it to spoonfuls. But I may get frustrated with it and just kind of go in and pour the apple cider vinegar like so. So we're just going to do that until our mixture is the perfect consistency. You guys can use any apple cider vinegar with it. So my clay I actually picked up from Target, and then my apple cider vinegar is from ShopRite. Nothing special, just a generic ShopRite brand. So we're just kind of going to go back and forth with that. I'm just going to shake a little bit more powder into this as well. If you're a person who doesn't like the stench of apple cider vinegar, if I were you, I wouldn't really consider doing this mask, but it does have amazing benefits. But obviously it smells very much so like apple cider vinegar because you're pouring it in there. So just kind of keep that in mind if you think about it. So I think this may be good enough for us. So I'm going to stop and then just put this in my hair. Alright guys, so I just finished shampooing. We're going to apply our clay mask now. I actually just put back the apple cider vinegar, so hopefully this is a good enough consistency. So I'm just gonna take some of my hands. I just took it off the spoon, took some of my hand. Actually, before that, let's part our hair a little bit. I already have some on my hand though, so I'm gonna just take what I have in my hand, just kind of rub it in over here. We're gonna part our hair. So I'm actually gonna part it into, let's part it into 4 sections. So I'm gonna just put this half up, have a 2 side section over here, and then take the front of my hair, put this rubber band here. We're gonna look a mess, but it's okay, because I mean, you guys are in the comfort of your home with nobody watching you. I decided to put myself on YouTube, so that's where we are. Gonna have some little pom-pom puffs going on here. And we're just gonna start our clay mask. So gonna do that side, and then just pull our last little section back as well. Okay, I'm gonna just keep my towel over me. Told you guys it was gonna get wet. All right, so I'm gonna take this clay mask, rub it around my hand, and just start applying it. So we're gonna apply it, downward motions, get that going. And just kind of repeat over all of the sections. Now my eyes are incredibly sensitive after washing my hair because I tend to get a little bit of shampoo in it. So the smell of the apple cider vinegar right now is burning the crap out of my eyes. But you know, we're gonna do it because it's good for our hair. So just gonna kind of run that through. I'll go back and add more to every section. Just kind of ignore my watering eye as it happens. So I did a little combing off camera, but I'll go through and do some more. So we're gonna take our same wide tooth comb. We're just gonna kind of go through our ends. And I'm just gonna speed this up a little bit, and then I'll come back to you guys at the top of my head. Alright, so we're just gonna get this coated, so enough that our hair just kind of has like that grayish white tint to it. Well, not tint because it's completely that color. But we're just gonna get that in there enough. I made just enough. It doesn't look like I'll have any leftovers like I did the first time I've done this. And it's just kind of tweaking the recipe each time. You know, sometimes you'll have more, sometimes you'll have less. All depends on you. All right, so we have our clay mask saturated into our hair. I'm going to go get a clip and a shower cap, and we're going to leave this in for about an hour. After an hour, I'm going to rinse it out and then deep condition my hair. So I said before that I was going to do the 3-minute miracle, but depending on how my hair feels after this, I might decide to do a full deep conditioner or just stick with the miracle. I'll let you guys know when I come back. All right, guys, so I just washed all the clay mask out, and I did decide that I do need a little bit more moisture in my hair than the 3-minute miracle would give me. So I'm going to use my TGIN Honey Miracle Hair Mask. So I'm going to apply that through my hair. I'm going to comb it with a wide tooth comb. After I do this, after I put all the deep conditioner in, I'm gonna put a cap on, wait about maybe 20 minutes. I'm gonna hop in the shower, do what I gotta do in there, and then I'll see you guys after that. I do feel like it is needed to note that this mask smells freaking amazing, okay? now detangled. We have our product and our hair. So I'm just gonna put this up in a little ponytail, little bun thing going on here. I'm gonna put my cap on. I'm gonna wait about 10 minutes since I get into the shower, just to let it heat up a little bit before I get into the shower. And then I'm gonna get back into the shower, and we're going to do a nice little full body wash, whatever you do in your shower. And then before I get out, I'm gonna rinse this out. So I'll be back with. All right guys, I'm back. I just washed my deep conditioner out my hair, showered, did all that nice stuff. So what we're gonna do now, we're going to do the lock method. So I have my leave-in conditioner right here, which is my Eden Coconut Shea. I have my oil. So I actually put a combination of oils in this applicator bottle. So I have Argan Oil, tea tree oil, peppermint oil, coconut oil, olive oil, Jamaican black castor oil. I think that's all that's in there, but pay attention to the description just in case I forgot something. I'll add it in there. So I'll do my leave-in oil, I'll do my leave-in conditioner, my oil, and then the cream that I use for my twist and for my braid outs is the Eden Bodyworks Natural Curl Defining Cream. So right here, I've been using this for probably the last year, and I always buy multiples, so you'll see a lot of this in my videos. So I just have my towel on. It's a microfiber towel, so we're all good in the hood. And then I just put my hair up in a ponytail and just kind of keep it in there. So what I'm going to do, we're going to fluff out the hair a little bit. I'm going to apply my leave-in all over my head. So get a nice little generous amount. We can always go back for more. As you guys can see, I have thick hair, so we can't just sit here with these little dollops of anything, to be completely honest with you. So we're gonna rub that in. I'm gonna go in with this side of my head first. Then I'm gonna get some more, okay? We're gonna go in with the other side of my head. You guys are gonna realize that I'm very heavy-handed when it comes to my products, but I like my hair to be moisturized. I have low porosity hair, so moisturization is very freaking key for me. So cool. I'm gonna go through, I'm gonna take my oil. Because I have so many oils in here, I do like to shake it up. The coconut oil, to be completely honest, I don't know the last time I even put some in here. It's usually just like it solidifies and then it just kind of stays in the bottle. Every once in a while it'll melt, but there's still always a lot. So we're gonna go through and just oil our hair. Alright, and we're just going to give ourselves a nice little scalp massage with the tips of our fingers, just to get all of that oil in our hair. I may go back and put some more oil in after I have some twisting. Or if there's a particular section of my hair that may be a little bit more like dry or itchy feeling on the scalp. I do have a dry scalp, so I like to keep my scalp and my hair incredibly moisturized. We don't have time to be out here miserable. Alright, so my go-to is usually a middle part. So if you guys see me looking, I have a mirror over here. So I'm just going to part my hair. It's gonna be a very terrible part. I'm gonna part my hair down the middle. And then I'm going to separate it. So I'm gonna put this side up for now, while I get this ponytail holder. I'm just kind of gonna eye this with my hands. It doesn't need to be perfect because you're not going to see the parts anyway once you twist your hair and then let your twist out. Okay, cool. So I put this half of my hair up, put this half down, and I'm just going to take out that other half that I put up. We're going to get it as even as we possibly can without using the comb. I'm going to now put this half back up, and then I'm going to place the back half of my hair, just the section that's to my left. I'm going to place that in a rubber band just for the moment. So we're going to open up our curl cream, and it does, to be completely honest with you, make it a little easier to go by section, so that's what I do. So I'm just going to give you guys that first little section. So I just part it, I also have clips. I take my clip, I put that up. Now I have this brush. By no absolute way am I sponsored. Clearly barely got videos up. This is the Felicia Leatherwood brush. It's one of the brushes that have like removable parts. I love it. I paid, I think, $13 for it. I got a brush for myself, my mom, and my grandmother. It's amazing. Like I said, we're not gentle with this. So I'm gonna take a nice little bit of this. I'm gonna rub it into my hands, and then I'm just going to coat that section of my hair with the product. I'm going to take my brush, and I'm going to brush from the ends of my hair upward. Alright, so then I'm going to actually split this section into two. So I'm going to start by twisting this section. So we're just going to separate these parts right here. Really might be terrible explaining this. So we're going to take these parts in two. And what I do is I always go under and over. So my hand right here is going to bring this piece of hair under. This is the other piece of hair. And we're just going to keep doing that, exchanging the piece of hair in between both of our hands. Okay. So I'm going to try to go slow. I do twist really fast. I'm going to try to go a little slower so you guys can pay attention to where my hands are going. And then when we get to the end, we're going to take it, we're going to twirl it around our finger just to make a nice little coil at the end. So I'm going to repeat that with the second section over here. I'm just going to smooth it in my hand a little bit. I'm going to separate this section into two smaller sections. I'm going to take one part and put it around, and we're just going to keep doing that with both sides of our hair. And I'm going to try to twist as slow as I can for you guys to kind of see where my hands are going with each piece of hair. And honestly, you guys need to kind of smooth it out as you do it. Some people have to go through, if your ends are a little still, like knot it and comb that or brush it, whatever you prefer. My ends are kind of good right now, so I'm just going to go into the end. I'm going to twirl it around my finger to make that coil. I got my coil. That twist is done. So I'm going to do the rest of my head, and I'll come back to you guys.
Days later.
Alright guys, so it's been 3 days since I twisted my hair. So we're gonna take the twist out now. This is actually my second time filming this part because I realized I didn't press record the first time. So we're gonna try this again. So what we just need is our oil. Some people like to use butters. I like to use oil, so we're just gonna use our oil and we're gonna have a pick for after. So yeah, that's what we're gonna do. So just gonna show you guys again. I already put the oil on my hands. We just separate from the root and then you look for where it naturally wants to separate out again, and that's where you do it. So I'm just gonna speed this up because we don't really need to have a slow-mo of me taking out my twist. So. Alright guys, so we're all done. That's really all it is. So you just take them out and you fluff. I like to put some more oil on my scalp and just kind of massage that in a little bit, and then I'll take my pick and volumize it. But my hair is kind of already really thick, so I don't need to do too much picking at this process. But I love to oil my scalp and massage my hair a little bit more. Honestly, scalp massages, I think I'm noticing a little makeup mistake here, but honestly, scalp massages are incredibly beneficial. So yeah, that's my twist out, and this is now the end of the video. So thank you guys for watching. Please comment, like, subscribe, and turn on that bell notification so that way you know when I post a video. Until next time, see you guys.